We gonna pass, moving out, little doubt. Yeah, we done with middle class, middle class.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's Karger. I know I've been busy lately and I haven't been posting, but one of my viewers, they made a pretty good comment, a comment that I needed to make a video on. So, they asked, I'm not going to say he or she because I don't know, but they asked, how do you warm up? They said that I was flawless, and I am, and they just wanted to know what do I do before I jump into competitive trials to warm up? So, I'm going to be listing the top 3 ways from the third way. It's quick, it's easy, it will warm me up a bit. It's not the best. The second being, yeah, this is actually a really great way to warm up, and the third way just being the absolute best way to warm up for competitive. So, the first way, I think a lot of people do this before, is just the easy, simple way is to go into Crucible, and just to hop into some control or hop into some elimination. But the thing is, hey, that works, but it's not competitive enough. What you want when you warm up is a super competitive environment where you're made to make those tough decisions and really be put to the test, and that's when you warm up. So that's option number 1. But option number 2, sometimes I'll go into PvE right here, most times in Trostland, which is where I am right now in the EDZ, and I'll kind of just practice my shots on just PvE enemies. This seems to work a lot. I kind of just run around, and there's no shortage of enemies here, so I just kind of walk around like this, kind of shoot them up, and I kind of put lots of movement into my my warming up and everything, because you want to kind of make it so that you really have to practice your shots, you know? So like you see here, there's a lot of enemies here, and you can see I haven't warmed up today at all, so this is just what you normally see. Kind of just practicing your shots. So this is a very great way, because what this does for you, it makes it so that you have no shortage of shots being taken. You can just stand there for a long time and just keep shooting and shooting at enemies, mixing up your movement and just making those thumbs warm. Just over and over again, repetitiveness, and it's so easy to do. There's a shortage of enemies, like I said, and you can just fire shots into tons of people, or tons of enemies rather, and just get your thumbs warmed. That's what I do from time to time. It's not the best way, but by all means, it's better than going into just a normal Crucible game. And I know people are going to be cynical about that. They're going to think that, it's not, obviously Crucible is the best way if you're trying to warm up for Crucible, but in things like this, when you're trying to just practice your shots, these enemies jump a lot and move, as you can see there, and it's just a great way just to warm up your shots, especially your sniping shots and your shotgunning shots, because those are the weapons that kind of take the most skill. I'm gonna just kind of make a statement like that, but just stuff like this is just super beneficial to you, because you're just practicing your shots non-stop. So this is what I recommend. Most people are still going to try the first way just because this might get boring after a while, and I don't blame them. But it's definitely one of the best ways to warm up. So, my last and final way, the top way to get warmed up. This I do every single time before I jump into competitive, before I jump into trials, all the time. It is by far the best way possible. Hop into a 1v1. It doesn't matter if it's a 1v1, it doesn't matter if it's a 1v1v1, or a 2v1, or a 3v1, or anything out of that nature, but just hop into a private match with some friends, but make it competitive, because what those private matches do for you is they mimic a very competitive situation, like in trials when there's just one guy left on both teams, and they both have the reses, or in comp, when, it's you versus one other guy, or you versus 2 guys. It mimics competitive situations like that, and that's when you're really gonna shine. I was not warmed up before my trials run this week, and I went into a private match with the buddies I were going to play with, and we did a 1v1v1, and it was super tense, super competitive. Some people don't like that, but if you really want to get warmed up, I mean, that's going to do it for you in 5 to 10 minutes easily. It just makes the situation so tense, so competitive, and when you go into those competitive modes like trials and comp, that's what you're going to be facing. It's not going to be, you know, people in control. It's not going to be people in elimination kind of just goofing around, like having fun for Valor. This is real stuff. So, I mean, I really hope a lot of you try this, because this is really what's worked for me. It hasn't been all those other things. They do work, but it's all these other kind of things that people like to try. And I mean, this mode, this warm up where you just go into 1v1s, it has never failed me. I have been playing Destiny relatively a long time, and every single time I try to warm up, I always hop into a private match, and not many people like to do that because they think it's boring. Oh, you're playing your friends. How is that fun? But it's really, 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 really beneficial. So, me and my buddy Spam, we play a lot, and I have a video already up of us 1v1ing. I think it was from a month ago or more, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a month ago. This video, I don't want to make it too long. But if you want to see, I mean, what a 1v1 looks like, that's a prime example. We have tons of fun. We get super warmed up. And I mean, that's just overall the best way. And if you don't believe me, please try it yourself and then leave a comment down below of how you thought. I hope this video helps the person that commented. I'm pretty sure the name starts with a D. I'm not looking at my phone right now. But please try this out. Tell me how it works. All of you who are watching this, please just trust me. I mean, humor me for a bit. Try it out with your friends, 1v1 them. I mean, some people don't play private matches a lot, so this is probably a good thing for them. So try it out. Comment down below. Please consider subscribing. Leave this video a like, and I'll see you guys next time.